The Kano State Independent Electoral Commission has said it will conduct the upcoming local government elections in the state devoid of interference from any quarters. Stay tuned as we dive into some top stories shaping the world today. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Russia's central bank hiked interest rates to 21% on Friday, taking borrowing costs to their highest levels in more than 20 years as Moscow's Ukraine offensive has triggered rapid price rises at home. The price takes rates above an emergency level introduced in February 2022, just after Moscow ordered troops into Ukraine, and to their highest score 2003 as the regulator battles to stem the economic fallout of the conflict. Without mentioning the Ukraine offensive, it directly blamed high government spending for inflation and said it could hike rates yet again. Inflation has surged amid a massive increase in outlays on the Ukraine offensive that has triggered labor shortages across the economy. At number 9, Super Eagles prospect Christanos Uche may be heading for Stamford Bridge, with Chelsea reportedly in contact with his Spanish club Getafe over a potential deal that will see him the Nigerian Legion in the Premier League. According to Relevo, his performances have not gone unnoticed, with Chelsea already said to have been in touch with Getafe to determine how much would be required to sign him. The report claims that the Blues are determined not to miss out on a deal for Uche, believing that he could potentially be ready for a major club in the near future. At number 8, President Bola Tinubu has extended his condolences to the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Board, its staff, and the families affected by the recent helicopter crash off the coast of Bonny Finama in Port Harcourt. In a Friday statement released by Bayo Ononuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Tinubu expressed his deepest sympathies to the families of those lost, affirming his solidarity with the grieving parties. To ensure comprehensive support, Tinubu has urged military officers involved in various operations in the zone to join the rescue mission, ensuring collaboration with the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, and other agencies crucial to recovery and investigation efforts. At number 7, the Bayelsa Commissioner for Information, Orientation and Strategy, Mrs. Ebuwo Koko Obia, has said progress is being made to restore power to the state. Bayelsa was on July 29 thrown into darkness following the vandalism of the 132 kVA twin-circuit transmission towers that fed the state. The commissioner said contractors handling the damaged transmission towers at the Okobe axis of the east-west road were working round the clock to restore electricity to Bayelsa. The prolonged power outage across Bayelsa has paralyzed economic activities among micro, small and medium business operators amid the current cost of petrol at 1,300 Naira per litre in the state. At number 6, the Lagos State Wastewater Management Office said on Friday that a building without a toilet in Agege area of the state was sealed off. The Commissioner, Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, who made this known on his X handle, said it aimed to achieve a sustainable environment. While commending the General Manager, Adefemi Afolabi, who led the compliance team to the property, he said the Lagos State government could not afford the occurrence of another cholera outbreak. Adefemi said citizens are further advised to embrace proper sanitation and hygiene practices to enhance public health and environmental sustainability. At number 5, the Federal Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development has approved bid by the Kogi state government to build an international airport in Zariagi. The State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, said the approval was conveyed in a letter by the Federal Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development, dated 9th October 2024. He said the administration of Usman Ododo was committed to the timely completion of the project with strict adherence to regulatory standards, saying an airport in Kogi state would serve 10 other states and reduce traffic on the Lokoja-Abuja road. It will also decongest the traffic at the international airport in Abuja. At number 4, the House of Representatives Committee on Federal Polytechnics and High Technical Education has pledged to ensure that the dichotomy between university degree and higher national diploma (HND) is addressed. The committee assured that the disparity in status and employment opportunities between both in the country will be eliminated. Chairman of the committee, Fuad Kayode Laguda, gave the assurance during an interactive oversight engagement with rectors of the Federal Polytechnic, Shendiam and Federal Polytechnic Wanune at the National Assembly Complex. At number 3, the news agency of Nigeria reports that the donation of the equipment marks another milestone in the strategic partnership between the UK and the Federal Republic of Nigeria counter. IED equipment is created primarily for military and law enforcement. They are used for standoff detection of explosives and explosive precursor components and defeating improvised explosive devices. The equipment was handed over to the theater commander Major General Waidi Shuaibu by the representatives of the British Defence Staff West Africa in the presence of very senior officers from the Nigerian Army in Maiduguri. At number 2, Nigeria's total public debt stock surged by 12.6 trillion naira in 3 months to 134.3 trillion naira, which is equivalent to $91.3 billion by the end of the second quarter of 2024. This is a 10.35% increase from the 121.7 trillion naira, the equivalent of $91.5 billion, recorded in the first quarter of this year. The rise has been attributed primarily to the devaluation of the Naira, according to an official document seen by The Punch, which was presented at a session on the sidelines of the World Bank IMF annual meetings in Washington, D.C. as Nigeria hosted foreign investors. At number 1, the Kano State Independent Electoral Commission has said it will conduct the upcoming local government elections in the state devoid of interference from any quarters. The chairman of the commission, Professor Sani Malumfashi, said this while addressing newsmen at the commission's headquarters on Friday in Kano. Malumfashi also said the commission was determined to conduct free and fair local government elections. He explained that the commission had scheduled October 26th for the chairmanship and councillorship elections into the 44 local governments in the state. He said that 6 registered political parties are participating in the elections scheduled for October 26th across the state. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.